My name is Elaine Owers. I'm here at the Heritage Skills Centre as a consultant for a project. We're conserving tapestries from Doddington Hall. What we're actually doing is supporting them onto a backing of linen through which all our support stitching is being made, and we're aiming to stabilise them so that they can be rehung on the walls. Well, the tapestries, they date from about 1620. They're woven in Belgium. They depict scenes of rural life. They were actually cut to fit the walls of the Holly bedroom at Doddington and nailed, so they were rather ruthlessly put onto the walls, and that was done by Sir John Delaval. He did quite a lot of remodelling of the rooms at Doddington at that time. Way back in 2010, these tapestries were taken off the walls at Doddington Hall, and it was students from Lincoln University who helped to do that. And they were sent off to a facility in Belgium where they were wet cleaned, called DeWitt. They use a unique aerosol suction system, so it's a very safe system for the cleaning of tapestries. The Doddington tapestries were extremely dirty. They had to adapt their system at the DeWitt facility, especially to wet clean our tapestries. And they had to roll the tapestry up to the halfway point on a roller so that they could brush wash the reverse as well. In January of this year, 2014, we actually secured funding to begin conservation of the tapestries, and the first two tapestries were moved to the Heritage Skills Centre, and we began conservation at the end of January. Today, what we're actually doing is nothing like the original weaving process. Where there are missing areas, we're certainly not attempting to reweave something as an infill. We're creating a spaced stitching. It's what we call a brick couching. Where there are broken warps, we're actually replacing those with a new wool warp. And where the silk has deteriorated, we're making some spaced stitches in a stranded cotton.
I think we feel that people actually being able to see behind the scenes of how things happen is very important. That's a lot of what the Heritage Skills Centre is all about. And I was talking to Claire Birch from Doddington Hall about the tapestries, and we had this idea of why not transport the tapestries to the Heritage Skills Centre, it's only 7 miles away, and for them to be repaired here.
The frames we've got are wooden frames which were donated by Hatfield House, and they consist of frame ends and 3 poles which we use to frame up the tapestry. With the tapestries, we're not aiming to put them back to how they were originally. Some of the colours have faded and we are not able to reintroduce the original colours, so all the work we do now is to stabilise the tapestries in the condition that they are currently and matching colours to the colours we have here today. We are repairing the areas where the slit stitching is weak or failed. It was originally done in a linen thread, but we're using a polyester so that it has a nice strength to it, lining them with a linen scrim and doing conservation stitching through the scrim to support the tapestry.
Really looking forward to seeing these tapestries go back up on the walls, seeing the full scheme back together. I wasn't involved in the original takedown of the tapestries, but I've seen the photographs of how dirty they were, and it's so exciting to see how clean they've been made from the wash, and the characters that are in each of the tapestries, they're really charming.